Hello everyone, I'm Hashmita, technical content creator at Block Quantum. So in this demonstration, I'll be showing how this workflow scheduling optimization can be formulated as a quadratic unconstrained binary optimization or the Cubo problem and then be implemented on the Block Quantum platform. So this workflow scheduling basically is an optimization challenge across many industries like the manufacturing, logistics, and cloud computing. So instead of relying on this traditional scheduling methods, we represent the problem as a cubo and then use blocks optimization capabilities to search for high quality scheduling solution. So what exactly are we trying to solve here? In many real world workflows, the task cannot be executed in arbitrary order. So some tasks depend on others being completed first, and as the resources are often limited and the number of possible schedules grow very quickly as the workflow becomes larger. So for this demonstration, I've considered a simple workflow with task dependencies and encoded it using the binary decision variables. So each variable here would represent whether a particular task is assigned to a specific time slot. Our objective here would be to minimize this total completion time while still respecting all the workflow constraints. So once the workflow is defined, the next step is converting it into a Cubo objective function. So the overall cost function here has three components. The first is the assignment penalty, which ensures that every task is assigned exactly once. The second is the dependency penalty, which discourages schedules that violate the required execution order. And then finally, we have this make span objective, which encourages tasks to be completed as early as possible, reducing the overall workflow completion time. So, by assigning larger weights to the constraint terms, we ensure that satisfying the workflow constraints takes priority while the optimizer simultaneously searches for shorter schedules. So after defining the mathematical model, this symbolic objective is now expanded into this linear and quadratic Cubo terms that can directly be entered into the block's cost function editor. So the implementation workflow is straightforward. We begin with the workflow graph, generate the binary variables, construct this Cubo cost function, and then provide it to the block optimization engine. So this allows the platform to solve the scheduling problem using different optimization algorithms. So one of the strengths of Block is that it supports multiple optimization algorithms for solving the same Cubo formulation. So rather than focusing on a single solution, the goal of this demonstration is to evaluate how different algorithms would perform on the same optimization problem. So we can compare them using metrics such as objective value, runtime, and the quality of the returned bit string. So this makes it easy to benchmark different optimization strategies while keeping the same Cubo unchanged. As of the enterprise users, this demonstrates how Block can serve as a unified optimization platform. So once a business problem is formulated as a Cubo, different optimization algorithms can be evaluated without redesigning the model, which enables faster experimentation and then easier benchmarking and the selection of the most effective solver for a given operational challenge. So now we are on Block Quantum's platform. So let's give start new experiment and then choose optimization. And I have, yeah, so right now let's you give this as just workflow scheduling as WS. And then here I have entered the cost function actually. So here I'll be choosing the number of variables, which is 9 for this problem. And here I've entered the cost function. And this is simple where you just have to click this and then choose the terms in that, the variables in that particular term. For example, if I give x2 and then this has x3 and then give minus 7. So yeah, here you see that minus 7 x3 has been added and this is not part of our cost function. So right now this is the cost function we are trying to give to block and I'm giving save and continue. So now let's select the algorithm. So basically Blog has got these many optimization algorithms right now. So first I'll be showing the experiment with both QAOA and VQE for now. Let's start with QAOA and you get to select between these two simulators. So let me go as simulator from IBM. and maybe increase the number of layers to 2 and run. So optimization has now been completed and block has returned the optimal bit string along with its corresponding objective value. So we see that the objective value for this is minus 36 and here is the cost function, sorry, the cost convergence graph. And now what happens if I change the algorithm here? So let's try with VQE and then take this. This is complete now and we see that the objective value now is minus 53, which is much lower. So the bit string basically represents the optimizer's selected binary decision variable, where this objective value indicates how well that solution satisfies our Kubo cost function. In practice, these binary values can be decoded into the corresponding workflow schedule. This is a very good demonstration on how block helps you to enable faster experimentation and then easier benchmarking along with the selection of most efficient solvers for a given business problem.